Hi. In our first set of videos, we were looking at situations where we couldn't hear or we didn't understand something somebody said. We needed to respond within 2 seconds, and if we didn't hear, we asked or we said, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear, I didn't catch you." If you didn't understand, "I'm sorry, I don't follow you, I don't understand." Or if you need them to repeat the question, "Could you repeat that?" Okay. Or if you still need another way for them to say that, "Could you say that another way?" In this set of videos, we're going to be looking at situations where we think we understood the question. We heard the question, we think we understood the question. But before we respond, we're going to check. This week, we're going to be looking at checking before responding. In particular, we're going to be dealing with the Q&A section, the question and answer session at the end of presentations, because this is a kind of high pressure situation in which you are asked a question and you must respond well in a high pressure situation. Okay, and we're going to start off by looking at what I call the golden rule of Q&A. We already have our golden rule for any conversation, the 2-second rule. You must respond within 2 seconds. Here we have a special golden rule for the question and answer session of presentations. Never answer a question you don't fully understand. Never answer a question you don't fully understand. Okay, let me explain this. Well, let me give you an example. Okay, you are asked a question in Q&A and you didn't really understand it, but you heard some keywords, so you try to give an answer. Okay, in this situation, one of 3 things can happen. Number 1, you're very lucky. You got the right answer. Well, that's great, but you don't have to be lucky. You can check before you respond, and then it's not lucky that you got the right answer. Okay, situation 2, you're asked a question, you think you understand it, you give an answer, it's the wrong answer. The person says, "No, that's not what I'm talking about, I'm asking you this." Well, you know, that's not great, but it's not the most serious situation. The most serious situation is situation 3. This is where somebody asks a question and you give an answer which is wrong, or the answer to a different question, but it sounds like the right answer. What do I mean? Well, okay, let me give you an example. The boss, overseas visitor, the boss or whatever, asks, "What's our market share? What's our percentage market share in China? What's our percentage market share in China?" You only hear percentage and China. You're thinking growth percentage in China. So you say 28%. The boss asked for a percentage. You gave the wrong percentage, but it's a percentage. So the boss thinks, "Oh, okay. What percent? 28%. Wrong answer, but, oh, okay." This is a terrible situation because both people think they understood. Now, later in your presentation slides, or later in your discussion with your boss, or 2 months later in your quarterly report, your boss, your overseas boss, is going to see that the percentage market share was not 28% at all. Then they're going to be confused, and maybe angry. Okay? And they'll say, you said the market share was 28%. And you'll say, no, I didn't. Okay? And so your boss will have a negative image of your business ability because you gave a wrong answer. Or even worse, they think, he lied to me. He told me a wrong answer on purpose, deliberately. Okay. And then your boss loses trust in you. This is a terrible situation. That's why the golden rule is never answer a question that you don't fully understand. Always check before responding. In our next videos, we're going to have a look at some techniques for checking before responding.